Hey, get your passport, man. Let's go see the world. They thought I was crazy. You know, maybe one cat that I grew up with, he took the advice. He left for Hawaii and ended up in Japan, living happily ever after. And then I went back home, back to the crib, and told the rest of the brothers, man, let's go, let's hit the road, let's hop on these planes and go see the world. They didn't really see the vision of what I had, but now you got this whole movement. You got the whole movement called the Passport Bros. I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna say it like this. So that whole movement, what they calling uh, the Passport Bros now, you know, so many, a few of us been doing that, been traveling the world long before that there was even a title, a name of the Passport Bros. You know, we was just going from country to country, just seeing things, and it was no YouTube movement because we wasn't going on YouTube and telling everything. We would just tell the people we knew. You know, we only told the people that was close to us. We wasn't trying to expose nothing or expose anybody. We just wanted to see the world and explore different cultures and things like that, and find new opportunities. I never knew it was gonna turn into something like this. You know, it's real. It's especially in the American media. What's up, struggler? What's up, Anthony E? How you doing, Mr. Nice? Appreciate you tuning in. Always appreciate you too, man. Always giving me the thumbs up, man. Always keeping me uh, motivated and encouraged to keep going. And I hope that this content can be useful to you, you know, and just out here showing what it looks like outside of America. You know, the U.S. government and the media paints the outside of America in a certain way. Usually, it's a negative way. They make us think that we can't make allies and friends outside of the U.S. borders. But I'm telling you, man, the world is a big place, and it's dope. Somebody tried to tell me the other day they thought that I was in front of a green screen. I'm still thinking about that. This is no green screen. You can't fake this. This is really, that's the Burj Khalifa for real. And this is Dubai. You know what I mean? This is Dubai. So I'm a I'm gonna flip it around a little bit and show what's going on. Cause this is an awesome scene out here. One thing I really like about Dubai, of course, it's modern, it's clean, but they have a lot of diversity here. It truly is like an international city. I think like maybe 5% of the real Emiratis are out here. You don't really run into them that often, you know. But I mean, in Dubai though, for the guys that like to see women when they travel and they be thinking, man, Dubai is a nice place to come to. They got all flavors, shapes, colors, sizes, so many different nationalities. You see, and this is one of the safest places in the world. You never hear nothing crazy going on in Dubai. Right there, that's it. That's one of the crown jewels of Dubai, the Burj Khalifa. I've been in this building a few times. I've been to the top maybe twice, not the very, very top, but almost at the top. I'm telling you, man, this place. Yesterday I was just outside the second tallest building in the world, which is in um, Kuala Lumpur. But this one seems way, I don't want to say way taller, but definitely a lot taller when you're outside and you're looking and it's a nice building, man. It doesn't seem like it's I don't know who's gonna try to build a taller one, maybe the Chinese, but Dubai definitely has been holding the crown for a few years now. You know, man, I tell you, Dubai got it going on. Mm, you know, she was Arab or what? It was just kind of staring hard at me. You know, sometimes being in a place like this, you know, when the women look at you, you don't know if they're flirting, you don't know what, and then you don't know if you want to even uh, engage because you know some of these places got different laws, you know, and you got to be careful how you approach people and talk to people in public because you know, did you hear if you heard about that story, the young uh, black kid, I think from England, he got up with a girl out here and they ended up, you know, they ended up doing the thing. And somebody found out and they arrested the kid. I think he was like 17 or 18 or something like that. Young man, young kid. But yeah, this ain't Thailand. I just want people to know. Nowhere is like Thailand where, uh, see, this is much different from Malaysia too, because you're gonna see a lot more mini skirts out here. But I'm gonna just say, you know, this ain't like Thailand. Ain't too many people, places like Thailand, you know, where it's just out there, out in the open in your face like that. You know, a lot of these places, especially particularly here, like I said, the predominant uh, religion in the rule is Islamic, so it's a lot more conservative. We definitely don't. There's not too much public displays of affection. Not too much. A little bit, not too much. You know. So you definitely gotta be mindful of how you're moving. But man, Dubai, look at this. Let me show you again. Dubai is great. I love it. So we got KFC right there. I think people out here, it must be, it's a water show or something gonna happen tonight. Water show or fireworks or something. One thing you notice in Dubai, you're gonna see more people from outside of Dubai than the people that are from Dubai. Meaning a lot of Indians, Pakistanis, uh, Filipinos, you know, some Europeans. You know, Dubai, Dubai got a little something. You see some Asians out here too, like Chinese, Koreans. You know, so it's dope, dope place. Really. So yeah, I'm gonna do quite a bit of shopping, a little bit of shopping, buy some spices and herbs and stuff like this. Bring back with me. You know. I like this little area right here, man, with all the water. You know, we got like a little man-made lake right here. Kind of reminds me of Vegas in some ways. You know, y'all see the fashion, y'all see the vibes. This is a place I'm sure you can have a whole lot of fun. Anybody can come here and enjoy Dubai. You know, just the whole vibe of the place, ambiance. You know, they do have a few nightclubs out here. I haven't been to one in you know, probably in a few years, and it was okay. It was all right, you know. Uh, but the last few times I've been out here in Dubai, man, I've been spending time going to the boxing gyms. which I really like out here. They got some nice boxing gyms. I was up here beating up some of their fighters. They had a pro fighter that was here one day. He was from France, and he had all of this. He had good sponsorships behind him, and so he had some money behind him. And he saw me working out in the gym, and he asked me if I was willing to work with him. Oh my goodness, if I was willing to work with him, because he had a fight coming up. So I told him, yeah, but take it easy. And we did, but I was tapping him up quite a bit, and he wasn't feeling that, so he turned it up and became more intense. So I did too, and I didn't beat him up because I didn't want to hurt him, but I left him feeling he definitely didn't want to spar anymore after that. Look at that right there. This is history. World's tallest building. It's not the Empire State Building, not the Sears Tower, not the Empire State Building, not the World Trade Center. It's the Burj Khalifa. Goodness gracious. And you should see this thing in person. Person, this is just such a sight to behold. Yeah. You know that oil money did some wonders. Because if you see pictures of what Dubai looked like 30, 40 years ago, you wouldn't imagine it would look like this now. Dubai was just like mostly desert, you know. It really wasn't much coming. It really wasn't much here. Nobody was coming here for vacations or anything like that. But now they've taken out those oil profits and they've built uh, a really nice city in the middle of the desert. You know. Ooh wee. Yeah, I know this thing ain't all that smooth. I ain't got the gimbal hooked up, but just a little something, something. A little sneak peek for anybody thinking about coming to Dubai who's never been to Dubai before. You know, see how many people there. Got a little tennis court back here. So yeah, this is it. This is Dubai. And now, mind you, this isn't all of Dubai. And appreciate whoever just gave that other thumbs up. Maybe a struggler. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, struggling, for hitting that thumbs up, that like button, helping me to get into the algorithm. And I know it is early in the US right now, so most people are either still sleeping or maybe at work or on their way to work. So I appreciate you, man, big time. But yeah, and another thing I would say, man, for all of the luxury and stuff that they got out here, Dubai is not a super expensive place. It's not like Switzerland, It's not like England or one of those places. And to me, Switzerland and England don't even compare to a place like this when it comes to just hanging out, you know. You come to Dubai, you're gonna get your money's worth, you know. Dubai, yeah, it may not be like Miami as far as the nightlife and all that, but man, in the daytime, I don't think many places beat this. It was just 80 degrees a couple hours ago. Now, the temperature is dropping a little bit. It gets chilly out here in the desert at nighttime. Man, Here it goes again. It's the other side of the Burj Khalifa. I mean, it pretty much looks the same on each side. It's just, whatever side the sun is shining from, you might get a little bit of a different perspective. Yeah, it's just an awesome place. Yep. UAE. Yeah, it's starting to get a bit chilly out here. I have to throw some extra layers on in a minute. But I'm head into town in a minute. Matter of fact, I have to go to a spot where I can call this Uber. I'm gonna call this Uber up and then go into town where the locals roam. This is cool. Yeah, right there. Nice old couple taking a picture in front of the building. This is some nice convention center right here. Man, I did say I wouldn't mind living in Malaysia. I wouldn't mind living, of course, I'd love to live in Thailand. Thailand is always the best. But even Dubai, I wouldn't mind living in Dubai for a while. Qatar, the Middle East, period. You know, the Middle East is a place that I definitely wouldn't mind staying. You know, just look at this infrastructure. Look at this. Oh, you're the doctor, so it's all good, struggle. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. I'm just giving a quick little glimpse of the place before I gotta carry on and handle my business for the day. Just wanted to, go live for a little bit and show the peeps what's going on out here, what Dubai looks like. A lot of the guys following the channels in the travel space, I don't see anybody talking about Dubai. Yeah, glad they have internet. Yeah. Oh man, they have everything here, man. One of this is like one of the most developed places in the world. Look, man, you know what's interesting? Some of these places are more developed than America, than the U.S. I know that's hard. A lot of people uh, don't get that because in America, of course, America is the land of milk and honey. You go to America, you can you can make something of yourself. You can start off with nothing in America and end up with a lot. You know, but America is not the most developed place in the world, man. There's a lot wrong with America. Now, if you, of course, if you're a millionaire in America, you got it made. You have everything that you want at your fingertips, but the average person is not going to get a chance to really get out of the rat race and get some freedom. But you come to a place like here, you don't need a lot. Not even just here. There's a lot of other places in the world where you don't need much money to have everything, to have good, the best of everything. Say you like what I had to say in the last message about message I sent you. Okay, yeah, man. I'm gonna go and check that out, man. Yeah, Qatar. We were talking about Qatar. Now there's a difference, even though Qatar is not far from here at all. There's a difference in Qatar than Dubai. I definitely have to agree with that. And you know what? I'm gonna have to flip back around. I'm gonna go back into this building because this is where I'm gonna take the Uber from here. But yeah, Qatar. Look, if we're gonna compare Dubai and Qatar, man, uh, and in a lot of ways it's similar, of course. You know, both Middle Eastern countries. Um, so it's very peaceful and clean countries. These are some of the cleanest countries you ever see. Some people say Singapore. You know, I haven't been to Singapore yet, so I'm gonna say Dubai is definitely on that list of the world's cleanest countries too. You know, Dubai, Qatar. I mean, look, New York. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you're in New York City, Philly, any major city in America, there's some places that are clean, but for the most part, there's a lot of places that are rough too. And so these places are very clean, very organized, very modern. They have the best of everything. You know, you go into a lot of the places, they got marble floors everywhere. The wealth out here is heavy. It's different from the wealth in America. You know, uh, now in Dubai, like that video that you sent, Struggler, where the guy said, you know, in Dubai you see Lambos and stuff like that, luxury vehicles all over the place. That is true. Because you go to the airport and when you come to the airport in Dubai, their average Uber is a Lexus. You know, they pick you up in a Lexus. That's the worst car you'll get picked up in. They got BMW. So I just took a Uber here and they picked me up in a BMW. You go outside the airport, there's a bunch of BMWs just lined up waiting to pick people up. Uh, in Qatar, they have that too, but it's not so in your face. You know, they'll pick you up in a brand new Toyota Camry. You know, so a little bit different, a little bit different. Not bad, just different. Let me go up here. You know, and that's the thing. I can't understand how America is so expensive. Places like Switzerland is so expensive when they don't. I mean, you definitely don't get your money's worth over there. Oh no, this ain't the way that I need to go. Guess I gotta go around here again. Anybody watching this on the replay could just fast forward because I'm just going right back around, but I'm going in a different entrance. Hey, okay, showing off. All right, but yeah, so we're gonna flip it around for the guys and fellas talking about the pros, the 304s. Yeah, you're gonna come across that out here, definitely. But yeah, Switzerland. I remember in Switzerland, um, paying for like a rinky-dink hotel room for the same price where you could rent like almost probably rent a house for a night in some of these countries. I went to Sri Lanka. I got a whole house for $30 one night. I mean, this place was like it had 3 levels. I had the whole house, marble floors. You know, had a security gate and everything for 30 bucks for the night. Now I know I got lucky on that. I'm not gonna make it seem like that was something normal, but I'm just saying, you go to Switzerland and you'll pay in Switzerland you'll pay $100 for a hostel. You know, a bed in a hostel with 6 other people in there. And there was nothing, I didn't see anything great about Switzerland. I mean, don't get me wrong, the water was real clean. I looked in one of their rivers in the harbor, and oh my goodness, you could see, like, you could literally see, almost see the bottom. So it's a clean place. But Zurich, it just seemed boring, man. I'm hoping that somebody will help me change my mind about Switzerland. I'm hoping that I'll meet somebody and say, hey, look, next time you come to Switzerland, we're gonna show you a good time. Don't worry about anything. We'll take you here, take you there. You can try some good food. I'm hoping for that because I didn't see it. You said what? You said you would tell me, but it's expensive in America to keep us out. That is true. We're not supposed to live life. That is so true. And as I get older, I'm starting to really understand that. You know, I'm starting to understand that. They raise the price on everything. Like, so what they do is they say, oh, you guys want to raise the minimum uh, wage and all that. Okay. They said, all right, we'll give you more, but then all of a sudden everything gets more expensive. Then rent gets more expensive, food gets more expensive, gas, everything gets more expensive. So you're really not benefiting. And then, so I agree with you. And you said that's just your opinion, and you showed that it could be done. Yeah, man. Yeah, that it can be done, man. You can take small money and still live a good life if you're not a multi-millionaire. Oh my God, something gorgeous. Seeing just a whole bunch of beauties around here. Yep, she peeking too. Oh man, don't tell me, did they what? Is the entrance closed? Is this for real? No, this can't be true. They closed the building. They closed the Burj Khalifa. Something ain't right. Something's going on. What's up, man?
Good.
Yeah, you just saw that beauty too. Yeah. You say, yeah, yeah. Here you could. I think you can flirt a little bit more here. I think it's you can definitely flirt here without being on edge so much. I think in Malaysia it's a little bit. You kind of want to take your time. Qatar, you want to take your time. But here, I think you could just do what you do for the most part. I ain't gonna say all the way, but for the most part. That light blue banging too. Yeah, man. I think I just passed it. Yeah, I'm gonna show you out here. This is like the courtyard. I can imagine you coming out here every day. You could talk something every day. Assalamu alaikum. Oh, hey. I just said assalamu alaikum to Shorty and she stopped. Alright, Shorty. I'll be right here. You want to swing back through. You know it. Boy, y'all. Yeah, I think I gotta organize another trip for Dubai, man, because I've never spent enough time here. Assalamu alaikum. It's closed?
A restaurant?
No, Burj Khalifa.
Burj Khalifa entrance is open, na?
Oh, okay. I
Just
thought I
close.
could go here. It's closed this
No,
side.
no,
This
no,
side
that side.
closed.
That
You go
side,
inside.
there is a counter, okay? Take a ticket, then you go up.
Okay, yeah, I know this one.
Well,
All right, thank you, brother. Hey, if I want to find an Uber,
Uber is that side, straight. Don't,
okay, okay, over there.
yeah,
Okay.
straight.
So, but I can go in and then
Yeah,
go.
inside, straight.
Okay, thank you, man. All right. Hey, sister girl right here. Huh. I know. Yeah. Step back in. So if you want to go inside the Burj Khalifa, you go here. But we're gonna go this way. But yeah, so we in Dubai. You said you wonder if you ever thought of organizing a trip for people to hang and explore. You know, that'd be awesome, man. I never really thought about it seriously in the last few years because, years and years ago when I first started traveling outside the country, going different places, um, I would tell all my boys, I would tell everybody, and I said, man, let's go here, let's go there, let's go to Japan. And they would all look at me like I was crazy. And nobody took me serious. Nobody really wanted to go. And like I said, this is long before you had that whole passport bros movement and all of that. And this is long before that. Nobody wanted to go, so I just left it alone. And since then I just stopped telling people and stopped asking people. But it got interesting because now, like I said, years ago when I was telling a lot of people, nobody wanted to go. People were scared and this and that. And now you see a whole movement all over the internet. People are, it's a big topic, a big subject to talk about traveling the world. You know, you got this guy named BMT Travels who's got a big platform. You got the guys like Austin Holloman. You got who else? I think it's Travel with Zoe. You got Richie Mack from Zoom to Thailand. And I'm gonna flip this around too. So the guys who just seeing this for the first time, I'm gonna catch up with your comments too. These guys, like I said, the Black Man Travels, BMT channel, the Zoe, uh, what's his name? Richie Mack from Zoom to Thailand, Austin Holloman. Uh, who else? Who's another one of these guys that are doing these travel videos? Look, if you want to go into the Burj Khalifa, right here is the entrance. Get the ticket. Um, who are these guys? Travel with Keith. Been on his channel a few times. Um, there's a few of these guys. These passport. Uh, you got Razor Rays. You know, these are cool guys here, man, and they get a ton of views just talking about traveling. Some of them travel, some of them they travel here and there. You might see them on they're talking. You know, they're good at live streaming, very good at talking and bringing people and guests on their shows, even though you don't see them that often outside in places like this. You know. Oh, it's another guy named Chocolate Man in Thailand. You know what I mean? He's pretty active out there. So I'm just saying, long before all of those channels, long before all of those guys were talking about, um, traveling and things like this on YouTube, I was out here doing it. And I was telling people about it, but I couldn't really get a lot of people to understand it and see it. And I came up in the era, we wasn't recording things and posting them on the internet like that. This Instagram era, YouTube and social media, they put everything online. Uh, they put everything online on the internet. I come up more from a era and a demographic where it was like, no, man, you keep all that stuff to yourself. You tell your people directly about it, but you didn't show it. You know, and you got these guys that are talking about with the women and all that. The passport bros, uh, the guys that are traveling outside the U.S. particularly, they've that label has been synonymous with just like womanizing and whoremongering for the most part. Like guys that are just spending most of their times going to the brothels and things like that. And to each his own. You don't tell men how to spend their own money. I get it, but that's been what the main focus has been on. So as I've been trying to tell people, uh, there's more to traveling than just that. You know, I've been, we could go all the way back to, 2002, 2003, 2004, when I've been going out, far abroad and things like that. We just wasn't recording these things. We wasn't recording it and documenting it and putting it all over the internet. So this is like this is new territory for me. And you'll see those guys, they got a lot of, man, look at this baklava. Oh my goodness. This baklava looks so good. It looks so good, man. I know I'm coming back. I know baklava, I love it. Huh?
Just come try.
Okay, I'll try. Hold on, let me finish this
I'm waiting
and
you.
I'll come back. Thank you, brother. Assalamu alaikum. All right. Damn, this shit looks good, man. I'm supposed to be cutting back on the sweets, but goodness gracious, looks crazy. This chefs. Rahim, assalamu alaikum. All right, looks incredible. But anyway, oh, Hafiz Mustafa. So yeah, like I was saying, man, you know, these guys, they go live talking about traveling, and they've built up a nice um, a nice following just talking about the traveling. So it made me think like, man, all of the stuff that I've seen and I've done and I've been, I had no idea it would be so many people interested in traveling. I'm like, these things that these guys are blowing up for, I've been doing for years, with the exception of, you know, going, like I said, going to the brothels and all that. And I've been to around to these places, but I'm not spending my money on that. I like to get the women naturally. But yeah, you said technically back then for some it would be because they've never been exposed to it. You went to Colombia in the 80s while in is it junior high school? Right. Facts, more to traveling than brothels. Yeah, man. Struggle. I'm trying to tell you, you know, look, as a man, all us men love women. I'm gonna get up here, I'm gonna say this. Gotta say this. As a straight man, we all love women. You know, if you're fortunate enough to have a wife or a girlfriend and you have that one woman, that is a blessing, right? That is good. You only have eyes for her. You found something that fulfills all of your desires and your interests. But as you're a single man or a man that is into a polygamous relationship, you're still gonna have your desire for beautiful women, right? And or not even just, I won't say beautiful, but I'll say multiple, more than one. And men, they say men, we love with our eyes, women love with their ears, right? So my point is, you're gonna be a man, but there's more to traveling than just going to the red light district and spending all your money there on a woman who don't even care about you. A woman is only her only interest in you is that the fact that you're spending. Now, don't get me wrong, no matter what woman you're with, you're gonna have to spend. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to spend your money one way or the other. But it's different when you just paying just to spend a night with her, as opposed to spending on the woman who's actually into you, who's actually interested in you, who you got to her, you got with her because of your conversation. You know what I'm saying? You got with her because of your character and your personality. You know what I mean? Because you have common interests, as opposed to uh, you asking, okay, well, how much does it cost to spend a night with you for the next 2 hours? You know what I mean? That ain't gonna last, and that's okay for those who are okay with that. But that's just not how I live. You know, I like to be out here. Man, I gotta find where this Uber area is so I can get up out of here. I like it, but let me ask one of these people. Let me see. Silk Fountain, tourist buses. Maybe it's this one. Hey, my man. Hey, excuse me. Where's the Uber area? You don't know? You don't work here? Oh, man, my bad. I feel bad for asking him. I thought he worked here. But yeah. All right, let's see. All right, he has to know. He definitely works here. He's got. Hey, my man. Hey, where's the Uber area?
Straight right.
This way. Thank you. I was starting to think it was this way. I just didn't want to start moving unless I knew I was sure. But yeah. So yeah, my thing is this too. You know, as far as being outside of America, uh, I, I think a good thing to do would be, to find a way that you can sustain yourself outside of the country for as long as you want to, you know. So you don't have to say, oh, I can only be out for 5 days or 4 days. No, you want to be able to say, hey man, if I want to be out for a month, I can be out for a month. If I want to be out for a month and a half, 2 months, I can. That is the tricky part, I'd say. Okay, this is all looking familiar to me. Starting to look familiar. Right. Yeah, I definitely think I have to definitely plan a much longer trip out here in Dubai. Like a good 2 months. Maybe I'll see if I can enroll in like an Arabic school. You know? That'll definitely give me a reason to be out here. Enroll in the school, learn some Arabic. Oh, okay, yeah, I definitely know this area now. This is where they have the drones, DJI, right? Yep, the gimbals. So all of the fellas saying they don't get down in Asia, they forget that the Middle East is part of Asia too. See, they got some thickness out here too now. Oh, let me check the. Okay, it is this way anyway. Let me check something out. Mm-mm. All right. See where this corridor leads to. No. Hey. I guess this is where they have the barber shops and hair salons and whatnot. Yeah. All right now. Was I supposed to? All right, I'm gonna keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I wonder. I hope I didn't pass it. Or maybe it's out here. No, please use the next door. It's not here. Okay, here we go. Uber pickup. What's this about? Phone shop. Okay. It's the classic Dubai drip right here. Oh, it's some vibes. Okay, okay, it's the Uber pickup. Oh, maybe I'm on the wrong side. Oh, I guess anywhere over here is cool. All right, put the order in. Bam. We're going to the George Hotel area. This is where I need to put my order in. All right, what is this? The lower level ground, the pickup area. Boom. Kareem. Sheesh. They got me out here waiting for about 11 minutes. Let me see. And look, this is what I'm saying right here. Look where they coming to get me in. I can't get it to focus. They're coming to get me in an Audi. Yeah, so Dubai definitely does it a bit differently out here. You know, not to say you ain't gonna get picked up in an Audi in the States. That's not the norm. Yeah, out here they coming with the Audi. You know. But anyway, so as I'm waiting, I got a pickup time of about 11 minutes right now, waiting for the black Audi to come get me. So as I'm waiting, I'm gonna log out. I'm gonna log out. I'm gonna sign out, and then I'm gonna sign back in when I get to my destination. So I appreciate you struggling and whoever else jumped in here. All right, I'm gonna go back live again for y'all. All right.